welcome to SIP-COMSYS. Once again, this is part 2 of the video, right? I'm going to show you a little trick on how to change your subnet, okay, the default subnet that comes with the device. Okay, so let's get down with it. All right, guys, here is very technical, right? Now with the older Mtn Turbonet, okay, the older one like this very one here, okay, it's very easy when you are changing the subnets, okay, in the interface, right? But with the newer one like this very one which I'm using, right, you cannot just do that. Okay, there are some tricks you need to know before you can do that settings. Right now, let's check this. When I go to my command prompt, okay, in the search, and if I type cmd, right, enter to give me the command prompt. So if I type IP config, okay, so now this is my wireless LAN adapter, right? So you can see the network I'm on. So I'm on a 192.168.0.1.112. okay, so this is the IP address we use when we use to log into the web interface, right? So if you watch /o, so if you should do /o, right, if you should do /o here, so it give you more information. Now if you see, every information is coming from what? My wireless router adapter, right? This is the information coming. So now if you watch, I'm on a 192.168.0.0 network actually, okay, because the one is the router's IP. Okay, so if I should go into my web browser, okay, so because I've already logged in, so I still have this there. So let me put in my password. That is the password I've changed, not the admin. Okay, great. Now when you are at this interface, you come to advanced settings. All right, so now this interface will open for you. So you go for router. Let's click here. Good. So now when you click here, look at this. Now if you see, when I click on it, when I highlight any of the field, you can see my cursor has changed. But when I move out of it, my cursor is back to what? Normal. Watch here. The settings can only be what changed when the modem is disconnected. So it means I cannot change this subnet, because if I want to be on a different subnet from the default one coming from what? MTN or any other telco that you are using, that means you cannot use your own subnet. So let's say on your network you are using 192.168.2.0 network, you cannot use this. Maybe you are using 192.168.7.0 network, you cannot use it. You are actually boxed to use what? 192.168.0.0 network in this environment. Probably on your main network you don't have this, but because of this you have to change all your devices what IP to that. But I'm going to show you a small trick that you can change the IP here and to conform to what? Your network. Okay, that is why if you go to my command prompt once again, okay, IP config, so you can see I'm still in that particular what? Network environment. So I'm going to change that. Now before you can do this, you turn off your Mtn Turbonet, okay, and then you take away the SIM, okay, where the SIM is connected, right? I know when it's out of the box, you see where the SIM is connected. It's just at the side. Okay, you just press it and the SIM will come out. So you pull it out a little, not fully out, and then now when you take the SIM out, then you turn it on. Okay, So I'm going to pause the video and then do that, and then we'll see what will happen if we can be able to have access to this particular interface. All right, stay tuned. All right guys, as you can see, I've actually restarted the device. Okay, first I took out the SIM and then restart the device, so I'm still connected, right? So I have to log in with my password as usual. Sorry, I think I gave it a wrong password, so good. All right, so if you watch here now, I don't have any SIM in there, I don't have any signal, right, flowing through the Turbonet. You can see here no SIM card, okay, invalid. So now here I'll go to advanced settings as usual. So I'll go for what, the router. So now look at this. So you see now I can actually what, edit this. So if I'm on a different subnet that the Turbonet is giving me, so I can only come here and then what, change that to what, that particular subnet, then boom, I'm good to go. All right, so me, I like using 192.168.7, okay, .0 network. So my Turbonet will be .1, okay. Depending on how I want it, I can make it .254.200. So here I can change anything that I want, okay. So to suit what, my network, because I want a different what, subnet, right? So .1 here, right? So the subnet mask is the same 255.255.255.0, right? Now you can see the DHCP pool, the starting IP start from what, 100, okay. This I can change it to start to what, to start from what, 50, okay, 50, maybe 50 to okay. So you can see it's actually telling me it's not in the subnet range, so I have to bring this here and then 7 here, okay. So here I can change it to maybe 250, 254, or I can add more to it, or I can even start from what, let's say 2, right, so that I can leave this particular one out. So you can give from 2 to what, 254 in a raw network environment. This is what I'm going to do. So now you can see it's still showing you, okay. The settings can only be changed when the modem is disconnected, okay. So now I need to apply my settings, so I have to apply this. So you can see now, if you change the IP address and the subnet mask as this value, or the binding of the what, MAC address and then the IP address will be what, deleted, okay. That's the previous one, okay. Meanwhile, your settings will take effect after what, restarting your device. Do you want to continue? Yes, okay. You see, note, click yes to submit the request and then what, restart the device. So I'll do that. Okay, so now I'm going to put my SIM card in back, okay, so that I can get my signal and still operate on the new subnet now. So I'm going to pause the video and then come back to that, right? Let's check it out. All right, so as I've restarted my device, so let me check my connection again. Okay, good, I'm still connected, okay, as usual, right? Now this time around I'm not going to use the 192.168.0.1. this time around I've changed it, so I have to put a 192.168.7.1. so you see now I'm using my preferred subnet which I want, and then let me put in my password that I changed. Good. So you can see I'm in, so I've put the SIM in and everything is, my signal is flowing and everything is intact. So let's go and check my advanced settings. Router, good. So now you can see here, even though my cursor is it's not working in this environment, but you can see the subnet is as I want it. Okay, let me check my IP address now that I'm using. Okay, so /o, so let's check that. Good. So now you can see here I'm using 192.168.7.245 right here. So you can see here I'm using 192.168.7.1. so you can see now the subnet have changed from what the previous, because previously I was using let's check that. Good. So previously, if you see, I was using what 192.168.0.112, right? And now, because I've changed it to my personal subnet, so I'm using 192.168.7.1. so this is the small trick I've shown you, that you can change the subnet to what your network, and then you can still browse and enjoy your Turbonet. Thank you for watching the video. Subscribe to the channel, like the video. See you guys. I'm bringing more videos on IT.